They don't refer to themselves as Bratz. Well, later it kind of happens, but just know that when I'm referring to them as Bratz, they don't really do that yet. Or, okay, you'll see later. So the first brat, Yasmin, we meet her little brother who's obsessed with his looks, and then we meet the rest of her family. And according to the Bratz wiki, Yasmin is alive. So that's good, I guess. Why do they have to put that? Are there dead ones? He's super fucked up. Yeah, I bought a Bratz doll, but he fucking died. But the wiki also says that Yasmin is Hispanic. So let's see how the movie portrays that aspect of her character.
Buenos dias!
Now, I don't know if you caught that. It was pretty subtle. But she said buenos dias. You know, you sort of got to read between the lines with this sort of stuff. Cards on the table. I'm not Hispanic, but you know, if you are, please leave a comment. Let me know if this is accurate. Let me know if there's a fucking mariachi band at your breakfast table every morning. I don't know. We then meet Sasha. She comes from a wealthy family, but her parents are divorced.
Why can't the two of you just talk to each other? I'm the kid! You're supposed to be the adult.
We then cut to Jade. Her parents are really strict about what she wears, and they're really pushy about her academics and extracurricular activities. And then we meet Chloe. Her family life isn't really revealed until later in the movie, but she lives with her single mom, and I guess they don't have too much money. And also, she's a friggin' klutz. Jesus Christ, no wonder her dad left. So the Bratz all arrive at their first day of high school. But this is no ordinary high school. It's an exaggerated depiction of high school with like really strict messaging everywhere, like obey all school signage, or you'll be like killed by an axe, I guess. Order, obey, submit. And it seems pretty brutal for a high school to have all these signs. Like, this is what cops say. Order, obey, submit, put the gun down. Okay, well actually that last one actually kind of makes sense for a high school in America. So the girls all form a huddle while Jade changes into her cool fashion look that her parents wouldn't approve of. And then they all talk about all the cool stuff that they're gonna do in high school.
I'm gonna own cheerleading.
I'm gonna try out for soccer.
You have to join chorus. You know you have the most insane voice ever.
Not a chance.
Okay, cool. So they're like a diverse friend group, and they all have different like hobbies, passions, and stuff, which is bad news for the antagonist of the film, Meredith. She's the student body president at the school, and she keeps everything meticulously organized by cliques. And like, yeah, sure, that happens at high schools, but like, dude, this high school has the weirdest, most specific cliques ever.
There are 48 distinct cliques. You have the goths, the skaters, the disco dorks, the b-boy blingers, the gangsters, the wannabe gangsters, the pretzel people who are into yoga.
I paused the movie on where they have like the seating diagram of all the cliques, and let's just take a look at some of them. Headgear? You're separating people by how crooked their teeth are. Also, headgear isn't like a hobby. And also, why are the cheerleaders beside the gamer geeks? Disco dorks, dino students, what the fuck are those? You dinosaurs at your high school? And also, yo, mimes? There's enough mimes at your high school to warrant an entire table? I fucking doubt it, dude. My high school had over 1,000 kids in it, not one single mime. Okay, they were all married. It's either that or I just didn't notice them because they were so quiet. So Meredith's dad is the principal, and he's played by Jon Voight.
Yes, Daddy, what is it?
Which is how she gets away with running the high school like a prison.
You were right. Control the population. A, separate the inmates into groups.
But like, you can just leave school whenever you want. You could just walk out. So I don't really think like the prison methods apply. It's not like you can just drop out of prison if you don't want to go. Unless you're a politician.
That was an intelligent joke.
Oh my god. So the arrival of the Bratz is pretty jarring to everybody because they all belong to different cliques, but, you know, they're still hanging out with each other. Which, I get the message they're trying to go for, but you're telling me this is the first time a group of friends liked different shit? I find that hard to believe. And if you could just choose what clique you're gonna go into the first day, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna be a popular kid. How about that? I'm popular. Put me with them. I'm popular. And also, I'll say it.
I'm about to say it.
If this is a Bratz movie, make the characters look like Bratz. Give them fucking huge heads, big creepy ass eyeballs, dude. Them showing up and like the entire school being confused, that would make way more sense if they look like that. Whoa, is that the new guy? Yeah, that's him. He's so cool. Hey guys, sorry, my head is so heavy. So all the girls start going to their classes. But this is where we meet Jade's love interest, Dexter, played by none other than a young Chet Hanks.
Big up the whole island, massive. It's your boy Chetana, coming straight from that Golden Globe.
This was filmed before he converted to Jamaican, but it's still pretty cool to see what Chet Hanks is up to when it isn't the white boy summertime.
Old boy, it's a white boy summer.
There's then a montage of all the girls excelling in their extracurricular activities, featuring amazing dialogue written by an adult pretending to be a teenager.
So bring it. Girl, I brought it, nailed it, lent it to my friend's kid sister, and I brought it back while you were still figuring out the beat.
How do you do, fellow kids? Sasha's cheerleading, Jade is doing some cool science stuff, and Chloe is playing soccer. And dude, even the sports messaging is unnecessarily threatening. Win at all costs! I don't think you should be telling that to students who are treated like prisoners. Imagine she's just fucking shanking people as she... That's what shanking looks like. We then cut to Yasmin. She's supposed to be the singer of the group, but she has crippling stage fright. Also, just realized the term crippling stage fright is pretty dramatic. Yo, dude, you can't park there. That's a handicap spot. Okay, bro, ever heard of an invisible illness? I have stage fright. Okay, now if you'll excuse me, I have a doctor's appointment. Hate to be the one to tell you this, but you have stage 4 cancer. Stage? Okay, this next part is super weird. So Yasmin runs away from band practice because of her stage fright and bumps into this guy named Dylan. And I'll just let this scene play for you guys.
How do you watch where you're going? Are you blind? Hello?
No, but I'm deaf.
What?
I'm deaf.
You don't sound deaf.
Well, you don't look ignorant, but I guess you can't judge a book, right?
Okay, first off, she looks genuinely petrified that she just encountered a deaf guy. Also, what an absolutely out-of-pocket thing to say to someone.
You don't sound deaf.
Wild. You don't look blind. The Bratz go for lunch and are confronted by Meredith about sitting together.
I have the seating charts right here.
But they hold strong in their commitment to their friendship together.
Thanks, but I think we'd rather sit together.
And then 1 minute later, they immediately throw all of that out the window.
Check out this radical theorem. You'll absolutely dig it.
Hey, Sasha! Come sit with us!
I gotta go. Bye, Sasha.
Yo, Chloe! Girl, come check this out!
Oh, sure.
What the fuck? Hey, listen. We're gonna be friends forever. Okay, no one is gonna tear us apart. I'm with you to the very end. Through thick and thin. I'm not going anywhere. Curtis, come sit with us. Alright, see you later. And then the other annoying part is immediately after they're all split up and shit. They're all sad about it. They're all just frowning at each other. Guys, if this is making you sad, don't do it. Just fucking sit with each other. What's the big deal? But anyways, there's a small montage of the friend group slowly starting to drift apart because they're also busy with their school activities. But they're lifelong best friends, so I assume this will blow over in just a couple weeks. 2 years! Yeah, they stopped talking for 2 years because they didn't eat lunch together once. Hey guys, sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you guys are really that close of friends if all it took was one lunch apart from each other for your entire group to crumble. So all the girls are now stuck in their respective cliques, except for Yasmin. She's kind of a loner now, probably because people found out how mean she was to that deaf guy. We got to a school assembly, and Meredith announces there will be a talent show in a few weeks, and the grand prize is a scholarship to the school of their choice.
Isn't that amazing?
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because my high school didn't have any, class president, or maybe it did, I just wasn't paying attention, but I thought the student body president had to be a senior. If Meredith was the senior president 2 years ago, and is still the senior president now, I think she might be a little old to be the president, right? But hey, this does take place in America.
That was an intelligent joke.
We now cut back to Dylan. He's playing the piano in the music room, but gets frustrated because he can't hear very well. I don't know if you picked up on that. Pretty subtle.
I'm deaf.
And this is when the music teacher walks in.
Dylan, you've been holding out on me.
Huh?
All this time I thought you were just some cool jock.
Okay, dude. All this time I thought you were just some cool, swagged out jock. Turns out you're goated as well. So they have this big emotional discussion about Dylan missing music because he's deaf. I don't know if you know that, it's pretty subtle.
What are you talking about? I can't hear.
And then it cuts to the music teacher teaching Dylan how to spin records while holding his hand to the speaker so he can feel the music, Beethoven style. And look, it is super cool that they tried to add a character like this and tried to tell a story that often doesn't get told in movies like this.